Hello everyone, welcome to Universal Group of Institutions, Bangalore. Myself Himanshu Dhoopia, your geography faculty, and today we will talk about the geography optional mains. So basically, that how to score 280, 290 plus in geography mains, UPSC mains, we will talk about it. And our target is 2025th. So, we should stay focused and watch the full video. All right. So the new beginners or the newcomers, let's talk about the UPSC exam pattern first. So UPSC exam pattern is this in front of you, that prelims and mains, these two are the examinations. In prelims, we have the two papers, general studies and CSET, civil services aptitude test. And in mains, we have two language papers and 7 subject papers. Out of those subject 7 papers, like 2 will be optional, 4 will be GS and 1 would be the essay. So totaling it is 7 plus 2, 9 papers total in mains and 2 papers in prelims. So general study is compulsory obviously, and its marks will be deciding factor that whether you will be writing mains or not. Second is CSET. CSET is a qualifying. Okay, you have to cross a minimum threshold and then you will be clear 66 out of 200, something like that. And in last, if you clear mains, then you will be going into personal interview, or UPSC call is personality test. All right, so this is our exam pattern. Then what about the exam mode duration? So prelims will be held offline as well as mains. Exam duration would be for both the papers. In prelims, 2 hours of each two, like 9 to 11 and this 2 to 4 like that. So 2 papers, 2 hours each, and 9 papers of 3 hours in mains examination. Mains would be subjective and prelims would be objective paper. Number of questions will be obviously objective, it is MCQs, and mains would be descriptive, you have to write. And there is a word limit also, remember. Okay, there is a word limit for all these things. So total number of questions in CSET 80 questions will be asked, and in GS 1 that would be non-qualifying. You have to, the cutoff will be made from this GS questions out of 100 questions. And generally in mains, historically, we have seen that 20 questions each paper is there. Total marks would be 400 in prelims and 750 for mains. But this prelims is not 400, remember, it is out of 200. So you have to see the various cutoffs. We will discuss about cutoffs and all. If you want, you can comment in the box that if you want more details about cutoffs and all these things regarding others like geography, history, polity. We will do that for you. Now marking scheme, there is negative marking in the prelims. 2 marks for correct answer and 1/3 deduction will be of negative marking for in the prelims, both GS and CSET, remember that. And in subjective paper of mains, there is no negative marking obviously. So this is your exam pattern. So these are the more detailed description of each paper. Paper A and B will be language paper, like any Indian language will be the first paper, Hindi, Kannada. Paper 2 would be B, like that is compulsory for each of us. So you have to qualify, like you have to get 25% marks in language. Then also, only then like you will be qualified for all these paper 1, paper 2, paper 6, all these things. So remember, language is very important. If you don't pass, your merit list won't be there. So paper A and B combined 300 marks each and duration will be 3 hours, and paper 1 will be essay, paper 2 GS1, paper 3 GS2, paper 4 GS4, paper 5 GS4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you should check the syllabus of GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, and stay tuned. Like you can subscribe our channel for a more detailed each GS1, GS2, GS3. We will talk about it in the channel itself. So you make sure you subscribe it and keep the bell notification on, so that whenever we post it, you will get the notification. So optional paper 1 and 2, like if you're having geography, if you're having history, if you're having polity, those 2 papers will be there. In this particular video, I will be talking about geography. So the people who are thinking about, or you have already taken geography as the optional subject, you should be here and till the end. So those GS paper 1 to paper 7 will be of 250 marks. Each will have the 3 hours. And final merit will be counted in the like paper 1 to paper 7, not paper A and B. Paper A and B language papers are only qualifying, remember that. Paper 1 to paper 7 marks will be counted in the final merit list. ठीक है, चलो. Now what exactly is the calendar? So as per the UPSC calendar 2025, your prelims exam is going to be held on 22nd January. Only like few days are remaining. Sorry, the notification will be out, okay, 22nd January, not the examination form. Examination form generally is in February. So stay tuned, 22nd January, when the notification will be out, we will have the detailed video that what exactly is the, vacancy numbers and all. So stay tuned that for that. And according to calendar, 25th May 2025 is the, prelims exam date. So it's only few months. Okay, so gear of your preparation. This is the calendar, UPSC calendar 2025. As you can see that the name of examination 1, 2, 3, 4, all these are there, reserved for UPSC examination. Remember? So remember, reserved for UPSC examination means, see, prelims is done already. Okay, prelims is already done. And can you see this 20, 21, 23? So these are reserved for the UPSC examination. So by looking at these, examination, you can see that 4 October, 1 November, 29 November, these are the reserved dates. Means mains examination is not finalized yet, but we can guesswork that when we have a mains examination, either it is in 4 October, either it is on 1st November, or either it is in 29th November. Okay, and 2012 is also there, reserved for UPSC examination, mean 20 December may also be the date, but you get the idea, right? November, December is the mains examination. Okay, so this was the pattern. Now how should you start? Okay, so first of all, you should focus on the book reading. First of all, first thing first, book reading. In the world of artificial intelligence, many of us are like, why we need books if we are having Meta AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, many. Like earlier, it was the problem when I was preparing, said I was not having the content. Now there is over content, so we have to narrow down the syllabus. We have to narrow down the topics. We are having so much of data that we are misguided, and like 80-90% are outdated. Okay, so books are still the number one factor, number one, like you can say, the source of reading. So book reading you have to do. And what book reading will do? It will create a broad perspective in your mind. Okay, when you will read books, because books is still today the print media is superior. Remember that. News and newspaper, same thing here also. So now syllabus. So basically, when we talk about the syllabus, second thing is syllabus actually. Yes, first thing was that book reading is necessary. Second thing is that whatever your subject is, in this video we are talking about geography. So first of all, you have to take the printout of your syllabus, main syllabus. It is available on the YouTube, or it is available, we will make you available on our Telegram channel also, not an issue. You can download that, you can take the printout, and you can have the syllabus. Hard copy of syllabus should be there with you. Such type of copy should be there with you. Okay, remember that thing. Soft PDFs won't work, because whenever you're reading, so such type of printed should be there, printed note should be there, so that you can quickly check whether this particular topic is important me or not. Okay, so second is syllabus reading thoroughly. Today in this video, I will make you read the syllabus of geography. Third thing is that we should know chapter wise questions, that in previous year how many questions were asked in which exam, like how many questions were asked from which particular unit. So chapter wise questions. Now you'll ask me, sir, where to find it? So there is a book available in market, Vishal publication. They're having the unit wise chapter of each unit wise chapter of geography. So you can check how many questions came from geomorphology, how many questions came in recent years in climatology, all these things. Okay, so you can follow that thing. If you're following that, like, if we know how many questions have been in examination in the past previous year question papers, so we will know the trend, like how the trend is changing year by year. And the last is question repetition. So the best way to find out that which questions will be asked in next examination is the repetition. How many times a topic has been repeated, that will be its tendency that it will be repeated in the next exam also. Take the example of climate change or global warming. Every year some questions are there that is related to global warming, so you know that global warming question will be there. Yeah, it won't be direct, it may be indirect. Greenhouse gas, greenhouse effect, global warming, climate change, flooding, avalanches, landslides, everything is connected. So geography is very interesting subject that you can interrelate it with you can already know what can be asked in the examination. And now you will ask me how to know the trend. First, previous year question papers. Second is current affairs. So whatever is going on in around us, you have to remember that thing. Take the example of recent, this tragedy happened in southern Tibet. Earthquake came, 7.1 was the magnitude. So earthquake questions can be, because in Himalayas, more and more earthquakes are coming. Because of earthquake, more and more landslides and avalanches are coming. Okay, so it is creating problem for human also, infrastructure also. So basically, that is the thing. Now, basics, like how to prepare for geography from the scratch. So I would recommend NCERT. So in front of you, can you see this? Fundamentals of Physical Geography, class 11th. Physical Environment, again class 11th. Though these two books are from NCERT, Geography NCERT. And these two, Fundamentals of Human Geography and Indian People, these are from the 12th NCERT, first PU and second PU. And there is a very compact book, G.C. Leong. This particular book you should read after the NCERTs. Don't open this book before the NCERTs, because in this particular book, Physical and Human Geography is concluded within 150-200 pages. So if you don't know basics, everything will be go bouncers. Okay, remember that. And after that, your notes, you should have the tables in your notes. Tabular forms. Then you should have the mapping with you. Then you should know how to draw Indian map. Suppose take the example of this map, river. Okay, so you should take a blank map like this, and then you should draw all the rivers along with the tributaries. Can you see this? Like Ganga is originating from Gangotri, then it is flowing through various states. If you draw this by your hand, you will know where it is flowing, which tributaries are which one. This is Yamuna going, Yamuna is meeting at Prayagraj, and all these things you have to do by your hand. Only then it will work. You will remember all things by drawing the things. Okay. Now, same thing is with the plateaus, mountains, everything. So mapping is very important in geography. And whenever you get the opportunity in mains, draw the map. In every question, try to draw the map in every questions. Like whatever, it may be tables also, like this. Okay, you can make the tables, you can make the mapping, you can make the flow charts, you can make the mind maps. So ultimately, you must make diagram. Simple as that. Now, let's talk about the UPSC syllabus of geography. So there are two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1, there would be physical geography. In physical geography, the first unit is regarding geomorphology. So in geomorphology, as you can see that there are factors controlling landform development, endogenetic and exogenetic forces. I've already covered endogenetic and exogenetic in the channel. You can check out the playlist of geography. You will find that video. Okay, and next is origin and evolution of earth crust. That would be my next video. So stay tuned. Again, subscribe the channel. Then fundamentals of geomagnetism, physical conditions of Earth's interior, core, mantle and crust, geosynclines, continental drift, Alfred Wegener's continental drift theory, isostasy, Pratt and Airy, plate tectonics, convergent, divergent and all these things. And recent views on mountain buildings. You have to remember can you see this? All the three boundaries are there. This is our divergent, this is our convergent. Okay, this is our divergent, this is our convergent. Wherever the two plates are colliding with each other, that would be our convergent boundary. Okay, so don't worry. On this particular channel, we will talk about all the geomorphological landforms topics in details in upcoming videos. Okay, fine. Next is our climatology. So in climatology, we generally talk about temperature and pressure belts of the world, heat budget of the earth, atmospheric circulations, atmospheric stability and instability, temperate and tropical cyclones, distribution of precipitation, and very important, Köppen's classification. Very important. Remember that. The question generally asked from this particular topic every year. Okay. Either from Trivarta, either from Köppen's Thorndike model. Köppen's, Thorndike and Trivarta. One question is permanent from this one. In prelims also. Okay. But right now here we are talking about mains. So a big question will be there. They will give you one code and then they will ask you to explain it. Then hydrological cycle, global climate change, very hot topic, very much important. You have to read the newspapers daily to collect the information about the climate change. Okay. And urban climate, it is, I gave the example of Tibet. Every time our flooding, earthquakes, droughts are increasing day by day in India because of extreme climatic conditions. Okay. And to read, geomorphology, I would recommend you Savindra Singh for geomorphology. And again, this book, Physical Geography, can you see this? Physical Geography by Savindra Singh. It will cover geomorphology also, it will cover climatology also. Okay. So this particular book is very important for you. Yeah, NCERT GC Leong is first, then this book, reference book. Okay. Third unit is oceanography. So basically, the bottom topography of Atlantic, Indian, Pacific oceans are important for us. Temperature and salinity of the oceans, heat and salt budgets, ocean deposits, waves, currents, tides, all these things are very important for our examination point of view. All the currents you have to remember. See, this is the full map of ocean currents. As you can see, see India, okay, equatorial counter current. In examination, question was asked for Gulf Stream in prelims. Agul has been asked, like most. Labrador is very popular. Where is Labrador? Yes, here is Labrador. So you should have the world map. Again, I told you, you should know how to create the world map. If you will know, then you will be able to draw the currents also. And if you draw such diagrams in examination, invigilator will be impressed, obviously. Fine. Now, that is environmental pollution. So environmental pollution, soil pollution, air pollution, water pollution, everything will be asked. And then the next is our coral reefs. Very important. Okay, coral reefs are very important because recently coral bleaching is increasing day by day. Coral bleaching. Okay, so largest coral reef in the world is Great Barrier Reef. Okay, the Great Barrier Reef is the largest reef in the world. It is situated on the east coast of Australia in the Coral Sea. Great Barrier Reef is given the UNESCO World Heritage Site status. Remember that. And it is so big, around 2600 kilometers, that it can be seen from the space itself. Okay. So corals, how polyps, coral bleaching, what is the disease, the full mechanism of coral reefs are important for us because there are only 1% of coral reefs on the world, but in those 1%, 25% of marine organisms live. That's why it is so important. Okay. Now, next unit is biogeography. So biogeography, genesis of soils, classification and distribution of soil profile, soil erosion, degradation, conservation. All these are important for our mains point of view because our problems of deforestation is increasing day by day. Remember. Okay. So our problems of deforestation increasing day by day. That's why it is important for us. Social forestry and agroforestry, much important, remember. So this is our erosion, biogeography. See, water erosion is going on, soil erosion, because of water. See, all these things we have to read. Then our deforestation. Okay, see the deforestation. Amazon rainforest is being cleared. Amazon rainforest was earlier called as the carbon sink, but it is no more the carbon sink because Brazil is a developing country. So now Brazil is cutting the trees for their own, because population is increasing day by day. So that problem. Then our wildlife, endangered, vulnerable, extinct, and the recent we imported cheetahs from Namibia. So they are also not able to adjust it. So regarding those, question can be asked. Then our agroforestry, see the birds and views, like everything is connected, students. See, can you see this bee here? This bee is connected because of pollens and all. It will carry the pollens. This all these birds, they are living inside the trees. This is our agricultural land. Okay, can you see this agricultural land, and nearby that our trees are there? So that is called agroforestry. Okay, agriculture for forestry, because such type of agroforestry, such type of basically the system is getting developed in the country, and we need such type of things so that like it will help in erosion also. Okay, yeah. Next is our social forestry. So social forestry, generally it is important because it is a community based program. Community, when the community comes, it becomes relevant for our examination, plus you are going to be future bureaucrats. So such type of community work you have to do more. Okay, so that thing we have to do. Second is human development index plus human development indicators, remember that. Then comes our environmental geography. In environmental geography, ecology and ecosystem is the basic. Okay, then our environmental degradation I've already showed you. Okay, then then comes our sustainable, like education. Can you see this? So we have to educate our children from the beginning. Okay, what is wind energy, what is solar energy, what is geothermal energy, what are biomass energy, how to use the hydroelectricity in the full potential. And recently China also did, building dam on Brahmaputra river, right? That's very in recent news. So you have to learn that how exactly that dam will impact our lower floodplains of Bangladesh and India also. Okay, then wildfire. Recently, as you can see, that in California, wildfire, the death toll is rises to 11. Right now, today it's 13 January. So till now, we have the news, the reports that 11 people have died, but the numbers may be more also. So these are the real photos you are getting, okay, from the Los Angeles itself. This is the, see, most powerful country in the world is not able to contain the wildfires even after like 3 to 4 days. And horrific pictures are there, before and after. Can you compare? This was the before, and this is the after math of Los Angeles wildfires. So these type of things are not human, these are the natural, but we are the responsible for it. Simple as that. So we have to read about all, because mains is subjective. They will ask the opinions. UPSC will ask the opinions, and you have to add, such type of examples in your, answers to make it more, relevant with the current affairs. Okay. Then IPCC reports, UNDP and UNEP reports you have to do, and most important, how you will check whether you are going into right path or not. Toppers answer sheet you have to check. Okay, what they have written, it's available on YouTube, it's available in the market, and the test series. Test series is very important. By the help of test series, you will know whether you are going into right direction or not, whether your notes making is in the right direction or not. Okay. Now this is our paper 1. Paper 1 part 1. Paper 1 part 2 is human geography. So in human geography, the basic books are Fundamentals of Human Geography, 12th standard. Then Go Chang Leong, obviously, certificate. In that also human geography is there. These books, 2 books are already recommended. And the third book is for reference, for standards, human geography, because we have, mains you have to write more data. The more data is in human geography. It's very book for human geography, so you can read that and make the notes out of it. In our syllabus, as you can see, the first unit is perspectives in human geography. So in that, areal differentiation, regional synthesis, dichotomy and dualism, environmentalism, quantitative revolution, locational analysis, radical behavior, human and welfare approaches. These 4 approaches, very important approaches, very important. So what you can do, you can make a table, and you can draw all the 4 approaches like this, okay, in one page itself. That's the best way to learn. Languages, okay, languages you have to learn, various languages of the world. It's important for both prelims and mains. Then various religions of the world, and secularization. This particular word is more popular, or you can say more talked about in this current scenario, so question can be asked. Then cultural regions of the world. In academics, elevation in UPSC, it is important. And human development index. Now, we have already talked about human development index. So please Take a look at it. Then comes our economic geography. In economic geography, generally the talk of the town is energy. So energy crisis is going on right now in the world. Everybody is transitioning, is trying to transition from conventional to non-conventional, like renewable, non-renewable to non-renewable sources. So economic geography you can talk about, and in economic geography I would say that ISA, International Solar Alliance, you have to take more seriously, because question can be asked. Then world agriculture, because see, world agriculture is talking about, not Indian agriculture. So this particular economic geography is related to world problems, food and nutrition problem, world problems, food security, world food security, famines, causes, effects and remedies. Yeah, India would be in the center, but we will talk about other countries also. Okay, fine. That is economic geography. Okay, our food security. World trade, obviously, import and exports. And the major source is again newspapers are the very relevant and very sophisticated source of economic geography. Then third unit is population and settlement geography. So in that particular one we have to talk about population. Then like demographic transition is 5 stages. Remember, these are the 5 stages. As it is, like whatever you are seeing on the screen, as it is, you should make in your answers also. You will get the good marks. All the 5 stages. Okay, birth rate, death rate, natural increase. What is the pyramids? So India's pyramid is bell shaped. BELLSHAPD. It was asked in UGC in 2024 itself. Okay, bell shaped. So it is important for both, because census will be asked. Census can be asked here. Settlement will be regarding our population theories like Malthus theory, migration theory. Okay, Malthus, DTM model, demographic transition theory, human capital theory, and spatial theory. These two are very important. Remember, okay. Social well-being and quality of life, and population as a social capital. This will be asked. This is population, and now this is settlement. So in settlement we will talk about 2 settlements. First is rural settlement. Okay, nucleated, dispersed, linear. So this type of settlement is called linear, nucleated, dispersed, all these. I'm showing you the diagrams so that you can know. Then we talked about urban morphology. So basically these were the types, and these are the these are the types of rural settlement. These are the patterns. As you can see on the screen, the first one is linear, means one road is there and left and right rural settlement is there. Okay, in second one it is rectangular. This is rectangular, this is our linear. Okay, then this is our star shaped. Okay, this because star is there. Can you see this? All the roads are meeting at one place. Star shaped type of settlement. This is our circular. It's a radial, we can say that circle is there and surrounding that. So this particular is found generally in the rural areas, that there is a pond and there is the settlement around it. Okay, and this is the urban morphology. This is called urban morphology. So we start from the isolated towns, hamlets, villages, small towns, cities, large cities, and primate cities. This is how the circle goes. Increase in silo settlement. This is increase number of settlements. So isolated farms and houses will be more, and the top primate cities. Primate city means the top city of the country, like Paris in France, that is called primate cities. London in England, that is called primate cities. In India also there are many primate cities. Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, all these are primate cities of India. So we have to talk about it. Concept of primate city and rank size rule. Okay, that is called rural urban fringe, means this is our rural area, this is our urban area. So the transition point is rural urban fringe. How exactly is between? So we have to talk about it. See, city, okay, I did it wrong actually. This is city and this is the commuter one. This is rural urban fringe. This is urban area, this is rural area. So the transition is rural urban transition fringe. Third is our sustainable development of cities. Okay, like this is the real photo. Can you see this? In how interesting it is, that we are growing the plants on the buildings itself now. So these are called green buildings because these buildings are capturing the CO2. Okay, not emitting. These are not emitting, these are capturing. Interesting. So such type of innovative technology we need in the, that is called our regional planning. This is how we plan it, that we have preserved the lake also. That is called sustainable development. See, everything is there. See, this is our development. Can you see this? All these road is also there. Very good roads are there, but along with that, can you see the plants here? Trees are here. Our water body is there. That is called sustainable development, that whatever the needs of current generation is, it is also fulfilled as well as the future generation. Okay, yeah, that is what's called under regional planning, students. Then our models, theories and laws in human geography. So as you can see, that this is our Malthusian theory. He is saying that population is increasing exponential, but our food production is not growing that much. Okay, so that is according to Malthusian. This is our Christoller's central business theory, CBT. These are the three marking principles in CBD. Remember that Losch is having more. Okay, K3, K4, K7 Christoller's are there, and Losch will go is equal to K21. We will talk about it later in when I will teach you the Christoller central base theory. That is our von Thunen's agricultural land use, that it will be city center. Then what this called, this is called this pink color, then livestock ranching. This is according to von Thunen. Okay, yeah. These are the Alfred Weber theory of industrial location, that where is the best place to set up the industrial location. Okay, that is the heartland and rimland theory. It will be asked in examination. Remember that. These are the international boundaries, because we are talking about this law of international boundaries. So we have to remember Redcliffe, McMahon, Maginot, Blue Line, Durand Line, Hindenburg Line, all these 17 parallel, 20, 22, 25, 31, 38, 49, 24, Caesar Line, all these things lines. Because international, what are the laws and what are the frontiers of international boundaries, we have to remember in Indian context also. Okay? That is our paper 1. Now paper 2. So paper 2 will be regarding geography of India. The first unit will be regarding physical settings, physical topography. So as you can see in the map itself, that I've drawn the mountains also, I've drawn the desert also, I've drawn water bodies also. These are the plateaus, plateaus. These are the plains. Okay, these are the islands. So we have to know each physiographic division of the India. Okay. And how our relationship is with neighboring countries, we have to know that. Monsoon is very important, students. So monsoon is very interesting. Watershed is important. Watershed is an area like this full is watershed. Okay, whatever is happening inside that rain and tributaries, whatever this particular, can you see this photo? That is called a watershed. So we have to understand how watershed works. This is our monsoon. If you want a more detailed lecture of monsoon, please comment in comment box that if you want the video on monsoon, I will make it for you. It is very interesting and I will make it very easy for you also. So basically it is the low pressure is there in India in summers, ITCZ is there, and from here is Mascarene Bay. This, from here high pressure is there, and in India low pressure is there, LP, low pressure. So from high pressure to low pressure winds are blowing. Now you'll ask me why this particular wind is getting diverted in the right side. So that is our Coriolis force. All these small details you have to know. Your basics should be crystal clear. Okay? And in summers it is southwest monsoon, in winter it is northwest monsoon. And northwest monsoon means northeast monsoon, my bad, I'm sorry. That is southwest monsoon, this is northeast monsoon. Northeast means north, from the northeast area. This area the winds are coming towards our, it is going towards equator, Tropic of Capricorn, because in southern in winters we have the summers in southern hemisphere. Right now Like it is January, it is winters in India, but it is summer in Australia. You can check it right now. The temperature of Australia is way above 40 to 43 degrees. This is how the geography work. Then formation of cyclones. Very interesting fact. You have to learn everything about cyclones, temperate and tropical. That is our western disturbance from Mediterranean Sea to India. In winters, this phenomenon is more prominent. Then floods, then famines, droughts. We have to talk about soils of India. We have to talk about various groundwater, energy, minerals, marine resources, forest and wildlife resource, and their conservation and energy crisis. So all these maps I have collected for you. These are very important. This is the heat map, that is our wind resources. Okay, these are the marine resources, that is India's natural vegetation, and then some wildlife reserves. These are the list of national parks in India, the biosphere reserves of India, UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. There are 2 cities. It is site, but there are 2 UNESCO city also, students. UNESCO city, first is Jaipur and second is Ahmedabad. Okay, Ahmedabad was given the status in 2017 and Jaipur was given the status in 2019. Remember, UNESCO. Okay, yeah. You have to you have to learn so that you can use these in your examinations. That is our green revolution. Okay, that is our white revolution. Varghese Kurin is the father and father of green revolution in India, MS Swaminathan. Why it is important? Because MS Swaminathan was given Bharat Ratna recently after his death. So it's become very important for us. Green revolution is again in the picture because of MS Swaminathan Bharat Ratna award. That is our aquaculture. Then life cycle of this is our sericulture. This is how the silk is produced. Agroclimatic zones of India, very important. And then our 4th and 5th is regarding industries, major industrial regions of the world, various SEZ, specific special economic zones. These are the transportations, railways, airways, shipping, all these railways, waterways, pipelines. These are the transport of India. We have to learn about it. Then we have to know about the highways like Golden Quadrilateral. This is our Golden Quadrilateral. This is our northeast corridor and this is our north-south corridor. We have to know each detail so that we can use it on mains. Recently, Vande Bharat is in news, right? Because it's the latest train, as well as in Vande Bharat sleeper train is also going. They are planning to run it. So again, it is in limelight. So one question can be regarding Vande Bharat in examination. It is very feasible, like it can be asked. These are the bullet corridor plans. So it can be like critically analyze the bullet train project. Okay, it can be asked. Then Then our waterways in operation: National Waterway 1, 2, 10, 85, 83, 91, 68, 111, National Highway 4, 3, 97. Full list is in front of you. You have to remember all these things. Then gas pipeline, optical fiber cable network. Okay, these are the communication from 1G to 5G. Why generation again in use? Because Reliance Jio has partnered with OnePlus company. OnePlus is a smartphone brand and they are launching 5.5G. Till now we are having 5G, but Jio and OnePlus recently, like 2 days back, 2 days means like on 10th of January, they announced that they are bringing the 5.5G. It will be more faster than the 5G. So you have to grasp the knowledge on the technology. Communication. ISRO, very important, because recently very many missions were there, and these are the future missions. Exposat, Nisar, SpaceX was done recently, Mangalyaan 2, Gaganyaan, in the first manned mission of India. Okay, we are launching the astronauts in the space. Shukrayaan, Samudrayaan, all these things are all you have to, these are the upcoming. So stay tuned for these latest updates. Okay, these are the PSLVs, missile rockets, cultures of India, tribes of India, settlements, slums. Okay, then our urban regional planning and development is much important. So you have to this, because this particular regional development planning, it is very underrated, but many questions asked from this particular topic also. Okay, Now political aspects. Political aspects, names of border lines of India, like, political, like Indian federalism. It's a bit of polity touch in geography, this particular state reorganization. So state reorganization is a polity topic also. Polity, in political science we have that, but in geography we will talk about the mapping, like how the boundaries change, like cultures, languages, religions, all these things. Emergence of new states. So in northeast, Bodoland out of Assam. In Nagaland, they are saying Nagalingam. They want some different country for them, Nagalingam. So such type of disputes, and the Myanmar dispute, China dispute, Pakistan dispute. Recently, the dispute between Nepal is also Kalapani and all. What they are doing, they are trying to change the currency, the map on their currency. Like they have done it, and they are showing Indian territory on their currency notes, Nepalis. So all these things, geopolitics, we have to remember, of South Asia and Indian Ocean realm. Okay, the cross-border terrorism, this is our Indian Ocean. And the last is contemporary issues, like recently I told you about the Tibet, environmental hazards, landslide, earthquake, tsunamis, flood and droughts, epidemics. Okay, all these are important. This is the recent photo from the Tibet. 7-point it was the first earthquake of 2025 for that massive scale, 7.1. So this particular what is 7.1? It is a value, this is the value on we recall it in the Richter scale. Richter is the scale that we use to calculate the strength of earthquake energy. Okay, remember. So these are the tsunamis, pollution, our droughts. That is our recent virus. Our ma'am has covered this particular topic. Please check that out regarding the latest virus, the HMPV virus. So this type of disease, sustainable development, then globalization is important. Okay, and recently I've also created 2 videos regarding Ken Betwa river linking project. It is also in your syllabus, so check that out. Check this video. Secondly, Indian geography also I've covered in 1 video. Then I talked about the recent China's dam on Brahmaputra river, how it will impact India and Bangladesh. Check that out. And recently, contemporary. See, this is the climate change. Snowfall in Saudi Arabian desert. How interesting. You should know what exactly went wrong, cloud seeding and all. So basically, geography is an interdisciplinary approach. Geography, economics, geopolitics and interrelation. Everything is connected with each other. So how you will prepare? Like, the syllabus now. It's very vast, but it is good. Remember, vast is good. People think the geography is very vast. Yes, it is vast. That's why it is good for you. Commission won't ask you from the depth. That's an advantage. In other subjects, syllabus is little bit, so they will ask from the more depth. You won't even have the clue what they're asking. So it's good that geography has the vast syllabus. A lot of knowledge will be there. So how exactly you will, prepare all these, vastness. So basically, your fundamentals has to be strong. I already told you how you will make your fundamentals strong. That make topic-wise notes, include current affairs, maintain a separate map book. I have, when I was preparing, I had the separate map book. In that, only mapping was there. Our teacher told. So if you want to learn the maps, tell me in the comment box. We will make a particular session that how to draw Indian map, how to draw the world map. I will tell you. Okay. So if you're interested, you can drop your comment in the comment box. Then you have to write 2 answers daily in your notebook. Remember, this is non-negotiable. Okay, this is non-negotiable. You have to write. What you write, you can choose that particular topic from the newspaper. Okay. At our UGI Bangalore, we do that. We daily provide questions to the students, and they write in the in the morning. They take the help of newspaper to choose their own editorial, and they make the questions out of it. So, and the last is UPSC previous year question papers. So when we will read the PYQs, we will get an idea what is the trend going on, and we can make the new questions out of it, because old will be old. So new questions, you will get an idea from the old itself. What are the references you can make? Like Hindu paper, you can do. Hindu paper is very important. Indian Express is also good. Whichever choice. You can read only one. It is or. either the Hindu or the Indian Express. And these are the some websites, or we can say books, like PIB, Press Information Bureau, the official Press Information Bureau of Government of India, then economic survey, budget, and Niti Aayog reports. You have to keep the check on it. Then Yojana, Kurukshetra, Down to Earth, Science Reporter, this Economic and Political Weekly. Like Yojana in Kurukshetra is very important. Down to Earth, environmental topics are coming from the Down to Earth right now. Science and Tech, you can get the idea from the new species and all from the Science Reporter. And Economic Political Weekly, you can skip if you want, but you should do it. Like if you want to prepare good, if you have the most enriched notes, you should check that out. And study plan you have to prepare. See, I won't tell you when to wake up, when to sleep, that's on you, but minimum you should spend at least 7 to 8 hours study for the mains purpose. You have to do it, including newspaper. Okay, including newspaper. First make the notes, and then 7 to 8 hours you have to practice how to write, accuracy, your handwriting methods, all these things. So study plans, it's upon you. Okay, I won't tell you anything about it. And if you want to know, like, first start making it, then we will discuss after some time that how can you prepare your timetable for the examination point of view. So we are at the end now. Whatever we have talked throughout the video, see, I've gone thoroughly through the syllabus to let you know what geography demands, what this examination demands. Whatever I have told, it is related to current affairs as well as the, the knowledge that the basics should be clear. So you have to stay updated. First of all, you have to stay updated. You can refer internet, you can refer newspapers, you can use any application, magazine, whatever you like. Stick to 1 to 2 resources. Don't just don't divert your mind into many things. And second thing is motivation. So motivation is generally short lived. Don't do that. Okay, so consistency, in my view, suppose that you're reading for 1 day. Okay, you're reading for 1 day, you're reading for 2 days, you're reading for 3rd day. Now you've skipped for 1 day, again you are studying for 3 days, again you are skipping for 1 day, again you are skipping. That is also consistency, not an issue. So it doesn't mean that like you have read 2 days, then you're taking 2 days rest, then again you're starting, again you're taking 2 days rest, again you're starting, again you're taking 2 days. That is also consistency, not an issue. But my suggestion would be, each day you should be touching, you should touch your this notebook, you should touch your notebook. Like you should, even though you are not interested, just open it, read it, it's okay. Okay, but anyhow you have to be in touch with your notebooks, your notes. If you won't touch, after 2 days it will become, right now it's very light, now it will become heavy after 3 to 4 days. Okay, remember that. It is my practical experience, because sometimes I also used to do like that. So that is it. So stay motivated and stay updated. That's the main thing. Stay updated, stay motivated. And if these you will combine updation plus motivation, you will feel the confidence will increase. Okay, so that's it from my side for today. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can ask me in the comment box. I will help you, I will reply you in the comment box. So what you have to do, you have to subscribe the channel. Okay, so if you are new here, if you're thinking for preparing for mains examination, not only for geography, see, we will help you in other subjects also, don't worry. So for that, you have to subscribe the channel, keep the notification bell on, share this with your family and friends. If anybody is preparing for UPSC examination, this particular channel is dedicated to UPSC only. As you can see in the box also, that we are talking about GDP growth, our public sir is there, agriculture explaining. So UPSC plus KAS, okay, for both Karnataka Administrative Service and UPSC. We are mentoring the students for both the purpose. Our institution is also integrating the PUN degree with the this IAS, IPS, IFS along with the CLET law preparation. So you can join us, join the family. Okay, and you can drop the comment box if you have any queries. I will try to solve that. Okay, so take care. Bye bye. See you in the next one.